Meanwhile, back in May.
I can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life.
Hey y'all, today is the 16th of May. Is today May 16th, babe? I got babe in my ear. No, it's not. I gotta double check. Oh, today's May 15th. It just felt like it was the 16th. All right, baby, I'm talking to the camera, okay? I ain't got time to go back and forth with you right now, okay? Listen, babe is, y'all already know because he already told y'all, but he's on his way to quinceanera. But it's, my bad. It's not. It's a sweet 16. He corrected me. He corrected me with every word I say. That's why this is so much easier when I talk to y'all and he ain't on the phone. Okay, so anyways, he is on his way there and I'm here at home and my second tenant is moving in today. My first one moved in yesterday. And so I'm going to be here to get her situated when she gets here. And in the meantime, what I'm doing now is I'm getting ready to go to Walmart. I have a list of some things that I need to include groceries, whatever little bit of groceries I need. And what I'm doing now, because I'm going through my every plate boxes and throwing out like the produce that's bad. And then I'm picking up what I need to make this. I'm sitting here like, maybe I made this already. Okay, yep, that's what that is. That's why I don't have the stuff to make this. Anyways, so I'm sitting here going through this so I can see what I need to buy to make one of my every plate meals today. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. I got mold on the bread. This is how much I don't cook. Like, even when they send me all the good stuff to cook, I don't get around to cooking it. So that's what I'm doing, guys. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to make today from my every plate box. And I'm going to figure out what produce I need to buy to make it. Because all right, guys, we're going to run to Target first because I'm going to return this jar. It was only $2.19 plus taxes. But I was getting it to make my coffee, but the mouth of it is not big enough for my hand blender to go inside of. So we're going to return this because, again, y'all know how we be doing when we declutter. We don't want a whole bunch of stuff laying around the house that we don't need. All right, finally made it to Walmart, and I'm going to return this rug. One of these. And one of these. So basically just got some regular basic drinking water and then a jug of distilled water. This is for things like irons and stuff like that. It just really helps when it comes to not building so much sediment and stuff inside of your appliances. So I try to do that. Groceries done. Some eggs, a jalapeno, and some bread. Boom, boom, boom. All right, my mom gave me this scratch off for Mother's Day. It was in a card, and I won $25. So I'm going to go into 7-Eleven real quick and get the money for this, and then we're going to drive by and run this card through a car wash. It really does need like a hand wash, but knowing me, who knows when I'll get around to getting that done. So I'm just going to ride it through a car wash thing, so at least we can knock some of the dust off. Okay, so let's go do that, and we'll be back. Okay, so that's done. And then the way I do it is, that was $25. So what I do is I add that $25 to my line item for my income. So I show that $25 came in. And then I'm gonna, because it's cash, so I'm gonna debit it from my miscellaneous account, my fund miscellaneous account, and show that I withdrew $25 for that. This way I keep track of all my money and no dollar goes wasted, right? It's never a chance of, oh wow, I had gotten an extra $50 or $56. And if you get like tips, this is a good way to do your tips. This way your money doesn't just go unaccounted for, where you're like, wait a minute, what happened to my money? I had like $46 in tips, but I didn't apply it toward anything. This way it gets to be applied towards something useful. Okay? Okay.
Look at that. I'm 75 years old, she shouted for everyone to hear. And Esther wondered if she was with anyone, but if she was, they weren't owning up to it. And Esther was sort of moving as far away from her as she could, because Esther didn't want anyone to think that she was with her either. This went on and on and on and on and on. It was a lot of people pre-boarding. And then Esther and her group were released down the jetway. And this woman is a few people behind Esther, and Esther could hear her protesting all the way down the jetway, very long jetway, onto this very big aircraft. And then as they were settling in, this woman is telling every person who would listen to her, and especially the flight attendants, Esther expected her to go tell the captain. She was really worked up. And Esther thought, this is what I've been hearing from Abraham for such a long time, that when we are spewing our protest, what we want can't come. And it was such a vivid picture. Esther thought, I don't completely disagree with her. She's just more honest than I am. I'm just not shouting it. I have thought some of those thoughts. And we say, whether you're shouting them or whether you're just thinking them, if your point of attraction is one of protest, if you feel disenfranchised, if you feel disadvantaged, if you feel taken advantage of, if you feel disrespected, then the respect and the advantage and the appreciation that you want to come to you, even though you're asking for it and calling it, your protest of not having it is keeping it away. And as the plane took off and everyone settled in, and subsequently a lot of people went to sleep, and Esther got up to go to the bathroom, and as she walked by, here was this protesting woman, sound asleep. She looked like an angel. So that always the way. And Esther stood and looked at her and sort of whispered into the air above her, thanks for the reminder. Thank you for reminding me that that gets us nothing. Even though we think it should. Even though we think that if we shout our protest from the rafters and we get people to listen to us, that then that squeaking wheel will get the oil. And we say, so here you all are, covered in oil, but are you happy? So that's really what we want to talk about. Your point of attraction is everything, and we just want to remind you that your point of attraction has two powerful facets, because you were source energy before you came into this physical body, and that inner being part of you still is one point of attraction. So when you ask for an improvement in anything, that inner being part of you begins to live it immediately, and the law of attraction responds to that non-physical part of you. The law of attraction is also responding to the physical part of you, who may be, like this woman that we were describing, protesting the injustice of your moment. And so, as the law of attraction is responding to your inner being's pure, clear request on your behalf, and your convoluted resistant request, your push and pull request, you've got a sort of tug of war going on inside of you that is exactly what negative emotion is. Anytime you feel negative emotion, it means the law of attraction is responding to who you really are and what you really want and who you're being right now in this red hot minute. And we want to remind you that when the law of attraction is responding to a non-resistant vibration, the power of that is unspeakable. This is the energy that creates worlds. So when your inner being is attracting on your behalf, it is a very big deal. And when you contradict your own request with your awareness of what is, which isn't yet sometimes, often, almost always the full-blown manifestation of what you're asking for, then you are the one, you in your physical body are the one introducing resistance into this equation, and you feel it, don't you?
Okay, so I have all of this up in here, and I made a little bit of a mistake, not too big of a mistake. I actually put all of the jalapeno in here, and I was supposed to save some to top the chili with, but it's all good, it don't matter, who cares? All the jalapeno is in here, sauteing right now.
But when you are feeling joy or love or clarity or appreciation, when you're feeling those things that feel like interest, now that means that in that moment you're not contradicting. In that moment you are a cooperative component to your own desire. And when you are a cooperative component to your own desire, then you get to feel energy in motion. Then you get to witness things coming into place for you. Then you get to be the eyes on it, ears on it. You get to be the aware one watching you, allowing your creation to come into being right before your eyes. It's thoughts turning to things right before your eyes. Thoughts turning to things. That's why you're here in this physical body. You're here in a time and space that manifests so that you can see it and hear it and smell it and taste it and touch it. It's why you're here. And your inner being is not here seeing and smelling and tasting and touching and feeling. Your inner being is not having those experiences of your physical senses. Your inner being is the vibrational equivalent of all that you have become and is joyously reveling in your expansion. So, when you ask for something, it is always logical that you're asking for something that isn't yet. In other words, you're asking for more money because you want more money. There's logic in that, isn't there? So if you're asking for more money, but you're looking at what is, then you're not looking for more money, are you? You're looking for not enough money if you're looking at what is. But Abraham, aren't I supposed to be honest? Well, you could be true to who you really are. You could be true to the vibrational becoming. You could be true to your desire. You could be true to your true value. You could be true to your request. You could be true to the promise of your experience. You could be true to who you really are. You could be true to the whole notion of deliberate creation. But as humans, sometimes you think that you have to be so objective, so you weigh the pros and the cons, split energy, the pluses and the minuses, split energy, the yays and the nays, split energy, the rights and the wrongs, split energy. Where if you could just use the power of your mind by caring about how you feel to figure out what thought your inner being is in alignment with.
Done. That was nice, quick, easy. And here's what I'm going to eat. And here is what I'm going to put in the refrigerator for tomorrow. 2 perfect servings. Hey y'all, welcome to Sunday. Okay, Y'all know I always feel like I gotta catch up on videos. What's new? But in the meantime, I want to finish running errands. Gosh, it feels like I'm spending so much time buying stuff for the house right now because every time I look, I realize I need something. So I have to run back to Walmart. One, I need to return the little rug runner thing that I bought yesterday. That's not going to work. So we're going to return that. Then in the meantime, I want to buy some more toothpaste because I have this toothpaste and I'm a big believer of using things and not buying more until it's gone. But this toothpaste is like a backup toothpaste because I really do not like it. And I was going to force myself to use it, but then I was like, y'all, life is too short to be forcing yourself to do anything you don't want to do. So I'm going to put this back in the drawer as a backup toothpaste and buy some toothpaste that tastes better. This ain't it. And then I need to buy some sugar. We out of sugar. I like using real sugar for my tea. And let me write this down because if I don't write this stuff down, I forget. And then that's why I end up having to go back to the store again. And then also, I want to go to Nordstrom's and return /exchange a bra that I got. The bra that I got is a 34H. That's the size. It's not big enough. This right here, you know how like you wear your shirt and you can see the little bulge right here? That means your bra is too small. And so on that bra, while it works for like a low cut thing because you want cleavage popping anyway, it really doesn't work. I was like, should I keep it for cleavage popping situations? But no, because then I would hardly ever, if ever, wear it because how often am I popping cleavage, right? So I was like, let me return it and I need a 34I. That's the size that I need. And then I got these Spanx that I want to return. I didn't even try them on. I already know. They look like I'm going to be squeezing, breathing too heavy. We got to wear a mask. You got to wear a mask. You can't be breathing heavy because your clothes too tight because your Spanx too spanking. So I'm just going to return those 2. So those are the 2, almost 3 store runs that I need to make. And then what I also want to do today is run over and see the baby, Mercedes's baby. So I'm going to give them a call and see. I'm going to give Gwen a call and see where she is because she's normally over there. so I can visit that baby. I haven't seen the baby since she was born. So we have both of the tenants have successfully moved in. And so that's all good. We got the third one is moving in June. And so I'm going to take my hair down basically to kind of maintain it, even though, you know, it really needs to be done again because it's poofy. But to maintain it as it is, I just do these pin curls. And that's how I sleep at night with my little scarf on. And then when I'm ready to let it down, I just take the pin curls out, see? So it gives it some sort of a curl, and it also kind of keeps it straight so it's not bunching up and everything. And it's super easy, and again, no heat, you know, so very low maintenance and manipulation as far as those things go. They don't have to be perfect. It doesn't matter if all the hair is curled up in it or not. I don't know if you can see. That's it. That's all I do. And like I said, had my hair been freshly done, it would fall real nice and you'll really see some curls and whatnot. But this is super old and, you know, weather prone. And then also, if I wanted it to have like more of a curl definition, I can make more of them, like smaller ones, and pin them up. And then, but right now you see those big chunks I'm doing. Okay, so we are at Walmart. I decided to put this scarf on my head. Hold my hair down. It's drizzling a tiny bit, so we're gonna bring our umbrella because y'all know pressed out hair don't go good with moisture. But I'm pulling you up because I told you guys yesterday that I had won that $25 scratch off and that I added to my budget, right? And then that makes me be more mindful about what I'm doing with it. And so what I'm going to do is keep like $10 in cash for the canteen at work. And then the other $15 I'm going to apply to today's purchase. But again, that helps me be more responsible and conscious with the money that flows into my life, whether it be a gift, a winning, or whatever. So let's get in here and do this. Okay, so now we're at Mercedes's place where we're going to go see the baby, and Gwen and Rebecca are over here too, and I think they're going to clean my ears. They're cleaning each other's ears, and I think she said doing eyebrows and facials. I don't know. Let's go intrude. Look, y'all. Look what I'm walking on. Where's the baby? Oh. They got her on her own already. She in the kitchen in the bassinet. Look where these ones are. They chilling. Let's go see. She's asleep, so be quiet, guys.
I have shorts on.
So you're about to have your eyebrows done now?
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Gwen was there being so dramatic. And I'm like, Cetis, I'm surprised you still want to do it after all that. And she's like, I just had a baby. She could do naturally. She could do everything. Oh, wow. So you're really doing one hair at a time. Oh, you should have been doing Gwen's. The way she be walking around sometime. And look at her eyes seeing things, guys.
I'm not using them right now, but so I don't want the light in her eyes.
I can't get you out of my mind. It's like I feel it for the first time. Been thinking about you all night. I've been searching for this all my life. You're just my type. I've been